Hey guys, so this video is going to be a story time slash my experience type of video, and as you can tell from the title or the thumbnail, you know, if you can't read, I'm not discriminating. I got a tattoo and I wanted to film this video because my story, I feel like, is kind of interesting. I'm gonna tell you guys all about it and finally show you guys my tattoo. I always was debating back and forth on what I wanted, and I knew the spot that I wanted it, and I was like, I just want to find the perfect thing to put there. And it was just a tough decision because obviously this is something that's going to be on my body for the rest of my life. For over a year now, I've known what I wanted to get, and it was just finding the perfect timing and then me just like really wanting it, and that was this past week. I've been feeling kind of numb and just been going through a lot of things, and I wanted to feel something. I was like, I want to get a tattoo. I feel like I can handle it. Like, I have felt so down and numb for the past couple of weeks. I should get this because if my mind has been stuck on it for a year and a half, then I don't think I'm gonna regret it, and I know I never will. I ended up getting a quote. Finding fonts, if you are into like graphic designing or anything like that, is always like, I'm so picky when it comes to fonts, so I was like, I'm never gonna be able to settle for a font. What am I gonna do? I had this great idea to ask my best friend Anthony. You guys all know Anthony if you watch my videos. He makes YouTube videos as well, so I'm gonna link his channel down below. Go check him out, go subscribe. He's great, I love him. Hi Anthony, love you. I'm gonna have him write it because his handwriting is the best handwriting I've ever seen in my entire life. It'll be unique because it's in your handwriting and no one could ever duplicate it. My appointment was supposed to be for 6 o'clock, and then they called me and they're like, we can take you early or we can take you at 3. So I got there at 3 o'clock on the dot. Like, I'm not even kidding, on the dot. I ended up waiting an hour because the girl who was doing my tattoo, she was doing somebody before me, so that took a little bit. So I was in there, I was able to hear the tattoo gun, and I was fine. It didn't even bother me at all. My two friends came with me, Joey and Eileen. They came with me for just moral support. When it was my turn, I laid down on the bed. I decided to get the quote on my rib, and whoever I told that I was getting a tattoo there, they were like, are you insane? Like, that is one of the most painful places you can get a tattoo. And I was like, okay, well, that's why I want to get it here first, so that like if I get it somewhere else and it's not as bad of a pain, like if this is what the worst feels like, then I'll be prepared for other future tattoos. I didn't know what to expect or how it would feel. I've never had a problem with needles. I have a high pain tolerance. She was like, I'm gonna do a test line on you, just do one little quick line so you can get a feel for how it is going to feel. And I was like, all right, so give me somebody's hand, because I was like expecting the absolute worst, because that's what I heard. The rib tattoos are the worst. They are so painful. She's gonna do a line and then I'm gonna be like, never mind, I don't want it, and then I'm gonna be stuck with like a line or a letter, and it's just gonna be a letter on my body that means absolutely nothing because I couldn't sit through the pain. She does the line, she goes, how was that? I was like, that was not bad at all. I knew where she was when she was doing it, and I was like, I know how much further I have. Like, I know what letter she's on right now because I could feel it. And there was spots when she did it when I didn't even feel anything. My body didn't go into shock or anything like that because I could still feel it. There was points when she got like right to the end of my rib where it hurt, but the whole thing was tolerable. I was never like, oh my God, I'm gonna pass out. Like, pain level 1 through 10 was probably about a 3 for me. I don't know why, if it's just because like my pain tolerance, how I was never scared of needles, or that I went in there expecting the worst. Also because I just had been feeling so down, like it was so great to just like feel something for once. I know that probably sounds weird, but then my friend had said something like, oh, like your first tattoo, and she goes, this is your first tattoo? I was like, yeah. She goes, you're doing so well. Like this is one of the most painful spots, and you're doing so well, and you're not moving or squirming at all. It wasn't anything like I expected. It was so much smoother, so much quicker. It took about 20 minutes for her to do. My swelling has already gone down. Like, my tattoo's right here and I'm slapping it and it doesn't hurt. I probably shouldn't be slapping it, oh my God. So here is the big reveal. My tattoo My tattoo says, "You can't live a positive life with a negative mind," and that has been my favorite quote and has helped me through so much since I was 13 years old. I'm 21 right now, so it's been one of my favorite quotes for the longest time, and I just needed that permanent reminder on my body. You can't expect to live a happy, positive life when you're thinking all these negative thoughts. I love the quote. It's my favorite thing. I took off the bandage today, and what hurt more was ripping off the tape that was on my skin. That hurt more than the tattoo. I'm not even exaggerating. I was like slowly doing it. I was like, I can't, like I just gotta rip it off. I'm excited to go get another tattoo. I don't know what I wanna get yet. That was my tattoo experience video. I wanna know if you guys have any tattoos, comment them down below. I wanna know your experience, or if you don't, do you want to get tattoos? Do you have any future tattoos in mind that you want to get? Comment down below as well. My camera's dying again. I'm about to throw it, but not really because I'm not gonna throw my camera. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. And for more storytime experience videos, give it a thumbs up if you liked this one. Hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you around. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.
You tried to break me down like I would hit the ground.